Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first match from this one champion crown. Neva. Codearth winning the toss and deciding to bat first, taking on the short ball put away. Beautifully stuck, and the fielder at sweeper cover has let that one go. That's a boundary. Should have been stopped. That's very, very poor. He lets it go through his legs. Nice way to get off the mark from Manish Pathak. Shirish won't be happy with that effort from the fielder at sweeper cover, who lets that one go through. Nice comeback. Hint of in swing, and the batsman was very alert. Gets his bat down in time and gets the inside edge and gets a single too. Shot square. Raj Patel now back on strike. Very good contest between these two sides, Codearth and the Yodhas. Both these two teams have a very, very balanced side. Shirish, long lad, likes hitting the deck hard. Beautifully bowled, inside edge, very close. Coming in after pitching, the batsman was late, gets it inside edge. Luckily for him, it didn't go on to hit the stumps. This time a little short, nicely cut, but there was a fielder, so just a single, and Raj Patil opens his account with a single. So steady start for the Kudut after winning the toss. It's a good toss to win, I would say, because it's a very good conditions to bat on, and since this is a rainy season, the the my the wicket might slow up in the later half of the game. So it's good. Fuller length this time drives it handsomely straight to the mid-off fielder rather. Dot ball to close the over. After 1 over, it's six without loss. Abhinit Patnaik comes into the attack from the camera end. 139 matches. He's a wicket taker. 186 wickets. Economy, exceptional economy of 4.82 with the best bowling figures of 5 for 8. So he's a genuine wicket taker. Slip in place, man at deep. Square leg was very, very fine. There's a man at third as well. So let's see how he goes about his business. Starts with a wide, good pace though. Just a wayward length. So as far as what we have seen in the first seven balls, there's space in this wicket, there's bounce in this wicket. So the ball might come onto the bat nicely. The question is, will it stay true throughout the game? Beautifully bowled, beautifully bowled. A little shorter in length, getting the extra bounce and the pace going. So it's properly warmed up. Abhinit Patnaik looks a very strong lad, runs in very smoothly, have a very good run up. Run up. Yeah, you can see that. He's got a very good run up. Yeah, nicely bowled again into the wicket. In the air, but wide of the point fielder. Straight to the third fielder. So good field placement. Raj Patel gets a single and gets off strike. Gives it to Pathak. Nicely bowled, and Manish was equal to the task. Rightly behind that one, like a rock. Plays it, punches it, and gets a single. So a very steady start. Abhinit hitting the right length, getting the extra bounce. So far, so good from Abhinit. They've got the slip in place as well. I think he can pitch a little further up to the batter, invite them for the drive since he's got the pace and he's getting some shape on the ball. That's much better. That's what I was talking about. So he should be looking to pitch the ball up and asking questions because since the ball is relatively new, you might see some movement in the air and off the wicket as well. Again, nicely bowled, hit hard but straight to the fielder. They'll take a single. End of the second over. It's 10 without loss after 2 overs. Shirish to continue. Raj Patel, 3 of 7 balls. Manish, 6 of 5. Current run rate is 5. They've got off to a very steady start. So it's a very old fashioned way of going about beginning the things. Take takes time at the initial stage, and then once you have your eye in, you can go for the big shot. But the teams have followed a different template. We have seen that earlier in a lot of matches in this tournament that teams like going bang bang from the word go. And That's how the game has evolved. We have seen that teams easily scoring 180, 200 without taking much risk. That's how these players are playing. Pitched up and it's deposited over the cow corner boundary. Has it gone the distance? No, just bounce in front of the boundary cushion. What a beautiful shot that. It made a very good sound of the bat. So Raj Patil finally getting one in his half and he says, that's what I was looking for, Mr. Shrish. So over beginning with a boundary. Immediately change in field. Square leg comes towards mid wicket and the man at short mid wicket moves to short square leg. Early sign of aggression from Raj Patil. Fuller again, straight to the point fielder and chance of a run out. No, in the end they'll make it. Good running between the wickets. The call was clear and a good effort in the field as well. Surprisingly, they have got a fielder at cow corner for a fast bowler inside the third over. I would rather have that fielder towards the square leg. Yeah, now he's making that change. It's okay. Let the batter take the risk. Let them go for the big shot towards the cow corner. Let them play the cross-batted shot. You have your chances of picking up a wicket when the batters play the cross-batted shot with the new ball. Ball's hit shot, and it's been given a no ball. I think he has overstepped. Yes, looking for that bouncer. Comes out horribly wrong for Shrish. I think it was the slower bouncer which he has attempted, which went wrong. The bowlers try too many things in this day and age. They don't just ball length or short. They want to mix it up. They want to keep the batsman guessing. They have a lot of variety, and you have to have those things in your armory because the game has evolved so much. The batters are coming up with different kind of shots, so you want to have some variety in your armory as well. So Shresh looking to take pace off and balls the shorter one. In the air, chance, and over the point fielder this time, and will go to the boundary. That was a little short and a little room there for the batter to work, and he pounces on it. What a beautiful shot that is. Didn't try to overhit that one, just relies on his timing and clears the infield. The batsman knows that once they clear the infield, they'll have very good chance of getting a boundary because this is such a good track and the outfield is very quick too. What a beautiful shot that is. Everything right about that shot. Getting to the pitch of the ball, high elbow, and then extension of the arms to get that power, to get that timing. What a beautiful shot that is. You watch that on loop. You'll not get tired of it. That's how good he played that. Not just the placement, the timing, everything right about that one. Still, head was so still when he played that shot, which brings a change in field now. Mid off, push to long off. Long on comes in. So a strong offside field. Extra cover out on the boundary. There's a man at long off. So everything will be outside the off stump now. Anything on the paths is a freebie now. Sharish has to be very mindful with this. He can't just drift on the paths or ball very straight because there's no protection on the onside. There's a big gap between mid wicket and fine leg. And exactly, he has done that. Ball's hit outside the off stump in on the good length. Manish looking to play the big shot again, just couldn't quite get his timing right this time. Missed it completely. Last ball of the over coming up. In the air and over the fence. That's beautifully timed and exceptionally placed. Wide of long off, and the fielder was a mere spectator. It has gone the distance. What an over this is. Shrish has been taken to the cleaners in this over. Inside out. 20 runs coming off that over. After 3 overs, it's 30 without loss. Wow. That was so effortlessly done from Manish Pathak. Though it was fuller in length, it was in his half, but he times it to perfection. And how effortlessly he has put that one over the fence. He has played some delightful shots in this over. Manish getting 20 runs. Abhinit to continue. Short ball cuts away wide of the backward point fielder and a boundary to start the over. So runs are coming thick and fast. They're leaking the runs here. The Yodha's leaking the runs. Either bowling full or short. There's no half measures. There's no. Again playing the same shot. This time a little finer. There is a fielder there at third man. So will be a single. So both the star batters took their time initially, but now they are just opening their arms. They know that this is a good wicket to bat on. They have to put out something very good on the board to make a match out of it. Handsomely driven again, but good effort from the fielder. Just a wicket, just a single part. Extra bounce on this occasion. He's banging the wicket hard to get that extra bounce. It's a good toss to win for the Codearth. They have used this toss to their advantage, both these batters. Oh, a little fuller inlet this time. Raj Patil just looking to clear the front leg and hit that one over the bowler's head, but couldn't get his bat down in time. So good comeback after being hit for a boundary early in the over. Abhinit, 6 runs off this over already with a ball to go. Fuller again, right in the block hole. Dot ball to close the over. 6 runs coming off that over after 4 overs. It's 36 without loss. Shresh to continue. Starts with a wide down the leg side and it will be 5 wides. It's getting back towards previous overs. Previous over of Shresh went for 20, but the captain still persisting with him. And now the first ball of the over went for a boundary without being a legal ball. 2 overs, 31 runs for Shresh. Not his day. Clearly struggling, not getting his line and length right. Sweeper cover and long on outside the boundary, outside the circle. Manish putting a lot of pressure on Shresh. He knows that Shresh is under pressure, so he's just looking to capitalize on that. Beautifully hit, but straight to the fielder. So the ball, the sound of the ball when it hits the bat, it's making a very beautiful sound. Indication of the ball coming onto the bat very nicely. Will not be easy for the bowlers today. Again, beautiful sound of the bat, but straight to the point fielder. So it's kind of an action replay on these two balls. Fuller inland, just a hint of away movement. Money is looking to play that over covers. Couldn't quite hit that one. So finally, Shreyash has got something going in this over. The captain having a word with Sresh. Think when I think when everything goes right, then you shouldn't be looking to make any changes. Because at the moment, three balls that he has bowled was around the fuller length, and that this time over the bowler's head, no chance for the long on fielder to cut that off. And Sresh just looking at his captain. Why did you ask me to bowl there? This is what happens when you try something. And we have seen in the modern game that, the bowlers sometimes mm, make some changes which is not required. If something is going wrong, right, just stick to that. Why do you want to change something when something is working for you? But this is how the game is being played now. It's 2026. Slow one over the long off region for a boundary. One bounce into the fence. Two into now. Beautifully hit that one. Inside out. Read the slow one very early. And then extension of the arm to hit that over the fielder. Just one bounce and into the fence. You get this kind of days in this format of the game. You can't be getting wickets every day. This is such a fast moving format that one day you get a lot of wickets and the other day you leak plenty of runs. Last ball of the over. A little wider and it's been given wide. He has to reball that one. 10 runs of this over. Again, it's turning up, proving to be very expensive today, Shrish. 2.5 overs, 40 runs. On the pads, and that's easy picking. That's bread and butter for the batter. That was a hit me ball. That was just a hit me ball. No energy behind that one. That was a slow one, over pitched on the pads. And when the field restrictions are on, it's like you're giving a free hit to the batter, even when the guy is in top notch form. 18 runs coming off that over. After 5 overs, it's 54 without loss. Dheeraj into the attack and into the wickets column immediately. The ball spinning in. Raj Patil playing that expensive shot. There was a gap between bat and pad and it went on to hit the stumps. So finally a breakthrough for the Yodhas and Raj Patil getting out after scoring 13 of 15 balls. It's 54 over 1. Himanshu walked into bat after the wicket of Raj Patil. Dheeraj has found a nice rhythm. This time, nobody moves. That's how well he has placed that one. Not just the power, but also the placement was right. So Himanshu gets off the mark with a very lovely looking cover drive. Slightly overpitched and gets the treatment. Nicely bowled this time, and what a beautiful shot this is. Wow, he's using the angles, he's using the pace. So back to back boundaries for Himanshu. First off the back foot and then off the first off the front foot and then off the back foot. It's 66, 62 for 6, 62 for 1 after 6 overs. End of the power play. What a good power play this is for the Codearth. Though they have lost Raj Patil, but they still have scored at a very brisk rate. So the spinners bowling in tandem now. G1. The bowler, Manish and Himanshu out in the center. Bowling well, G1. Appeal and given. Himanshu, a couple of boundaries and then edged that one through to the keeper. Good work behind the stumps from Kiran Chaudhary. Getting rid of Himanshu. It's 63 for 2 now. G1 picking up the wicket in his first over. So spinner striking early in the first over. Beautifully bowled that one. Very thick edge and the keeper behind the stump does the rest. Good hands, Kiran Chaudhary. Pritham, the new batter, out in the centre at number 4. Gets off the mark with a single to long on. G1 has bowled nicely. He's found the perfect length on this wicket. Not either full or short. Beautifully bowled again. The ball just keeping ever so low. But Kiran Chaudhary, he's a very good wicket taker. Just 2 runs coming off that over. 7 overs completed. It's 64 for 2. Said that to continue. Got a wicket in his first over, but went for a couple of boundaries on the last 2 balls. Continuing, started off nicely this over with a dot ball. Flatter again and a boundary again. Flat and quick, which allowed the batter to just opens the face of the bat and gets that timing right. Not sure why he's just trying to ball a little quicker through the air. We have seen that G1 has looked to ball slower in the air, but Siddharth has other answers today. He's looking to ball fast. There's a gap between point and backward point. This is much better. This is what exactly I was talking about. He should be looking to ball a little slow in the air. Kiran Chaudhary, as always, very alert behind the stumps. Beautifully bowled. This is much better. This is exactly where he needs to be. On the stumps, just outside the off stump. Brings the stumps into play, brings the leg before into play. In the air, falling short of the cover field, a chance of a run out. But the batter completed a single comfortably. Last ball of the over coming up. 6 runs coming off that over with a ball to go. Flatter, shorter, straight to the cover fielder, and the fielder has let that one go through. The ball is racing away to the boundary, but the fielder at long off will cut it off. So 7 runs coming off that over. After 8 overs, it's 71 for 2. G1 to continue. A drag down. Couldn't get his placement right. Gets a single. In the air. Just falling short of the cover fielder. Chance of a run out here. Gets a single. Oh, what a shot! What a shot that is! That has gone a long, long way. क्या शॉट लगाई है बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी करते हुए यहाँ पर प्रीतम इस दफा छोड़ी सी गेंद उनके पाले में गिरी और उसे भेजा है हवाई यात्रा पे दूसरे ग्राउंड की तरफ पहली गलती और उसका खमियाजा भुगतना पड़ा जीवन को बड़ी शॉट लगाई वाह मजा आ गया वो शॉट देखकर थोड़ी सी छोटी गेंद इस दफा ओवर कॉम्पनसेट करते हुए लेंथ अपनी खींची और उसे धीमी तरीके से खेला और सिंगल लिया अच्छी बल्लेबाजी करते हुए दोनों बल्लेबाज मनीष 36-22 गेंदों में प्रीतम 15-9 गेंदों में Oh, this time commentator's curse, you call it. Manish just couldn't get his bat down in time. No feet movement at all. Just looking to play it off the wicket, off the hands, and the ball slightly keeping low. And G1 with a second wicket. He got hit for a boundary, but really made it didn't really matter because he came back nicely to pick up a wicket of Manish, who was well set, who was batting so well, scored 36. It's the third wicket gone down. 80 for 3 now. The new batsman in is Rohit Singh. Welcome back after the break. The players had drinks. Now we're back. It's 10 overs, 87 for 3. Change in bowling now. Harsha into the attack. 167 matches. Good economy of 6.49 with the best bowling figures of 5 for 20. Well spread out field for Harsha. Man at backward point. Man at point. There's a man at 45 and a man at covers right at the edge of the circle. Sweeper cover in place, man at deep mid wicket, man at deep square leg, man at cow corner, long on and long off in place as well. In the air, chance, fielder settling underneath and he takes it. Beautiful catch. He made it look very easy, but that wasn't because it was traveling. Abhinay, the man who bowls a very good spell with the new ball, now redeeming himself with a very good catch at long off. That was hit hard and it was flat. Not easy to judge those kind of catches, but Abhinay Patnaik has made it look very easy. Beautiful catch to get rid of the batter. 87 for 4 now. Mohan Maheshwari, the new batter, out in the center. After the fall of Pritham, who was looking good, just couldn't continue his explosiveness for 23 matches. Southpaw, average of 24 with a strike rate of 133. Cuts it, but gets a single. Both the batters are relatively new to the crease. Rohit Singh, 5 of 4 balls. Mohan Maheshwari, one of just got himself. Faced one ball. Short ball punched off the back foot. Will get a single. So the spinners bowling in tandem, and since the spinners have come on to ball, the scoring has been difficult. They haven't allowed the batters to play with that freedom, with that intent which they were playing off the faster bowlers. Short ball plays it to square leg for a single. Harsha needs to be bowling fuller because he has been rather short after picking a wicket. The bowlers sometimes are afraid of bowling fuller because they know that the batters are looking to line them up better length. This is much better from Harsha. Single to long off. 4 singles after a wicket. So 4 runs coming off that over and a wicket. After 11 overs, it's 91 for 4. Siddharth to continue. 3 overs, 22 runs and a wicket. Good spell this from Siddharth. Appeal, just a half-hearted appeal from the bowler. Nothing from the keeper. Oh, switch it and right in the gap. What a beautiful shot. Nicely hit that one. That was not a very slow one. That was a quicker one, but the batsman felt that it was there in his half to play that reverse sweep. He plays it and it comes off very nicely. When it comes off, it looks very good, but when it doesn't, it looks really ugly. This kind of shots. But the modern batters are not afraid of playing those shots. Beautiful comeback after being hit for a boundary. I think it was the Dusra which just spun away after pitching. Again, yes and no. Rightly sent back by Maheshwari. That went straight to the fielder and it was hit firmly. Again, a switch hit. And it's going away to the third man boundary. Good stop. Very good stop. Has it come off the bat? Don't think it has come off the bat. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Yes, it has come off the bat. I think it was glove. So very risky shot. Rohit looking to take that calculated risk. He knows that if he gets it anyway close to the near, he has all the chances of getting a boundary. So he got away with a couple of reverse sweeps. So single to close the over after 12 overs. It's 98 for 4. Harsha to continue. First over was very good from Harsha. He got a wicket in his first over on the very first ball. Conceded 4 runs. He's up against Rohit Singh. Again, this time a conventional sweep attempted. So he likes playing behind the wicket, square of the wicket. Short ball, cut away. The fielder will cut it off. Will they come back? Oh, it might be under trouble. Oh, that's a free. That's a directed and it's curtains for Rohit Singh. What an effort. What an effort from the man at sweeper cover. What a beautiful throw. Dheeraj, the man at sweeper cover. Directed and it's curtain for Rohit Singh. Half of the side back in the shed. It's 99 for 5. No need of that. No need of that. There was never a 2 run. Very strong flat throw from deep and he hits the bullseye. 99 for 5. The new batsman in is Devdara. It's wide. What a ball that is. He's getting a lot of purchase of this wicket, Harsha. That's a classical off spinner delivery. A little short, which allowed the batter to play him comfortably. Gets off the mark, Dave. Gives it back to Mohan. Good passage of play for the Yodhas. They have got wickets. They have kept the batters quiet. They have showed some spark in the field. Dhiraj with a magnificent run out in this over. It was so good to see a guy hitting stumps from the sweeper cover region. He only had just two stumps to aim, and hitting that to perfection shows these guys do practice a lot. Oh, very square turn. Square turn. We have seen that the ball is turning square. In this over, we have not seen a lot of balls turn before this over. So Harsha using his fingers, he's a finger spinner. Good revolution on the ball. Nicely bowled. Dot ball to close the over. Successful over comes to an end. After 13 overs, it's 101 for 5. G1 back into the attack. 2 overs, 11 runs, and he picked up 2 wickets. He's been the pick of the bowlers today. Getting 2 prize capped. He's got rid of the well said Manish. Been very tight with his line and length. It's very relentless as well. Slip in place for G1. Captain doing the right thing by keeping the slip in place because we have seen that the ball has turned very sharply from this end. So it's a very good move to get the spinner in place. Oh, this time the ball going on with the arm. The great Shane Warne used to say, when it spins, it swings, it spins as well. And we have seen a prime example of that today. We have seen that the faster bowlers were getting some movement, so as Harsha getting some spin. So everything for something for everyone here. Oh, again the ball going on with the angle. He just mixes it up very smartly. G1, we've seen that he likes bowling the dusra along with his off spinners. So he just keeps it. Oh, what a beautiful ball! And very fast hands behind the stumps. Kiran Chaudhary showing his skill. He's a very skillful keeper. Doesn't allow the batter to just walk across. He keeps them guessing. That was hit hard. G1 got two hands to it. Will go down as a drop catch, but let me tell you, that was hit with a lot of power. I would say he has saved a certain boundary for his team. Just 2 runs off the first 4 balls. Nicely bowled, and it's been given wide again. The margin is very less here. There's no margin for error in this format. The umpires have taken full control. Nicely bowled and good running as well. The batters have to understand that it's not going to be easy for them because these bowlers are very skillful. So they need to be very alert. They need to just rotate the strike and wait for the bad ball. Once they get the bad ball, they need to put that away. They just can't play the dot balls because the runs have slowed down now. The current run rate is 7.59. Last ball of the over coming up. Punched off the back foot towards the cow corner. End of the over. Just 5 runs coming off that G1's over. Third over. It's 106 for 5 after 14 overs. Harsha to continue. Third over. Oh, a missed opportunity. You rarely see Kiran Chaudhary missing the opportunity because he is so good behind the stumps. The batsman charges down the track, missed that one. Kiran Chaudhary couldn't collect that one cleanly and takes the bails off. Life for the batter. Was not happy with that. You can clearly see that the way he just throws it back to the bowler. He knew that he missed an opportunity. Mohan lucky to get alive. Oh, very vicious turn there. Turning it from outside the off stump and hitting the batsman on the thigh. Very good passage of play for the Yodhas. Everything going right for them now. 4 dot. Oh, they'll take a single here. So finally a run coming after 3 dot balls. I thought it was a one more dot ball, but the batter was very alert. The non-striker calls for it quickly and then they takes it off. Dev and Mohan needs to understand that if they can play their spinners out, if they just manage to get 5, 6 or 7 runs in an over, they can again stro- finish strongly. Harsha bowling over the wicket to the left-hander, hits it hard but straight to the covers fielder. Very good over this so far from Harsha. He has kept things very tight. 2.5 overs, 8 runs and a wicket to his name. In the air, and it's wide of the fielder at mid wicket. Just one bounce and into the fence. End of the over. 5 runs coming off that over. Good shot from Dev. After 15, it's 111 for 5. G1 with his final over. 3 overs, 16 runs, 2 wickets for G1. This time a shorter inland. The call is for 2 again. But this time sensibly said no by Dev. Short ball cut away. Beautifully fielded. Yeah, got a hand to it. Might not go all the way, but Dev will come back for his second. Oh, that is exceptional bowling. It had not just surprised the batter, he has beaten the keeper as well. All ends up. Kiran Chaudhary didn't pick that one up. He thought that it was going on straight with the arm, but it spun away. It beats the left hander and caught the keeper by surprise. Again, turn, but this time Kiran Chaudhary manages to get his glove hand onto the ball. Oh, chance of a run out here. Chance of a run out. No, they come back for the second. That's very sloppy. Should have been only a single, but the fielder was slow and they seized the opportunity to get come back for the second. Mohan needs to get a move on 6 of 14 balls. In the air, one bounce and into the hands of the long on fielder. Just a single. Good over so far from the Codearth point of view. They've got runs in this over. 8 runs off this over with couple of balls to go. Played it late, guides it to short third fielder for a single. So these two are running good. They're trying to run hard. They are trying to convert ones into twos. They know that boundaries are not easy to come by. So they're playing sensibly. They know that the faster bowlers will come in once this spell of spin bowling comes to an end. Single to close out the over after 16 overs. It's 121 for 5. Harsha with his last over. 12 runs and a wicket for Harsha in his first 3 overs. Harsha would love to pick one more in this over. And he's cleaned up. He's cleaned up. Mohan plays a very expensive slog sweep. Missed it completely, and the furniture has been disturbed. This time, the off break from Harsha to get the better of Mohan. It's 121 for 6. Pawan Chilaka, the new batter, out in the center. What a ball. Slower in the air and coming back in very sharply after pitching. The batter also caught by surprise there. Beautifully stuck wide of the fielder at sweeper cover, but effort, nice effort. Comes back for the second. Short ball again, cut away, this time to the left of the fielder at extra cover. They'll come back for the second. Abhinit Patnaik back into the attack up against Dev. Immediately, ball's a little shorter. Cramp the batsman for room. Single coming off the first ball. Pawan, the man on strike now. Very interesting to see how these batters approach because we have seen that when the faster bowler comes on, the ball comes on very nicely to the bat as well. Nicely bowled, getting the extra bounce. We have seen that when compared to the other fast bowler, Abhinit has got extra bounce from this wicket because he just banks it into the wicket, hits the deck hard, gets the extra bounce. Look to ball into the wicket throughout the game. This time balls it Fuller, comes onto the bat rather easily, punches it down to long off for a single. Again the extra bounce, surprising the batter. So a couple of dot balls in this over from Abhinit. He's generating good pace and getting the extra bounce, which is surprising the batsman at the moment. Is winning this battle up against this two batters, Pawan and Dev. Inside it, onto the pads, chance of a run out, and it's gone. That's very, very poor from Dev. The ball went straight to the bowler, and he ran in a hope rather than anything else. He has to survive. He has to walk back to the pavilion, sacrifices his wicket in search of a single. 127 for 7 now. This time in the slot, and Pawan hits it wide of long off. Not quite the timing he was looking for, but he will get us couple of runs. So end of that over, 4 runs coming off that over, and a wicket in the form of run out. It's 129 for 7 after 18. Shrish back into the attack for his final over. Starts with a one in the block hole. Good running between the wickets. It's been given byes. Swing and a miss. Dot ball. Fuller ball again. Right in the block hole. This is good bowling from Shrish in this over. He has bowled Fuller right underneath the bat. Just one run off the first three balls. Again a Yorker and hitting the bullseye. Valuru Pushkar, Pawan, pardon, it was looking to play the big shot right between his bat and the stumps. It went on to hit the off stump on its way to the boundary. So 130 for 8 now. Shivraj is the new batter. Again a Yorker, this time wide Yorker. So we'll get a single. Last ball of the over coming up. Beautiful over this from Shirish. He was taken for plenty of runs in his first three overs, but this over he has kept his calm composed. Bowled very well in this over. Full toss, slow full toss, hits it straight down to long off for a single. Single to finish the over. After 19 overs, it's 133. Abhinit to bowl the final over of the innings. Bangs into the wicket. The call is for two. They'll easily come back for the second. That's good running between the wickets. Nicely bowled. Big shot, but there is a fielder deep at long on, so it will be a single. Beautifully bowled again. The extra bounce that he's getting is getting the batsman by surprise. In the later half of the innings, in the slog overs, the batters know that everything will be fuller. So surprising them with the short pitchers. This was good bowling from Abhinay. He's bowled well. Hasn't conceded a lot of runs. 3.5 overs, one third, just 17 runs for him. Though he hasn't got a wicket, but he has made an impact with the ball. The call is for two. Will they come back? No. So single to close out the innings. After 20 overs, it's 137 for 8. The target for the Yodhas when they come out to bat will be 138. Do join us on the other side of the break with the run chase. It will be an exciting run chase. 138 is the target for the for the Yodhas. Welcome back after the break. What a shot this is from Dheeraj. A little shot sat in the wicket and he was off in a flash. Pulls it with a lot of authority and intent. It raced away to the boundary in no time. 2 in 2 for Dheeraj. First off the back foot, straight drives it past the bowler and then a little shot and he was on the back foot and pulls it handsomely towards mid wicket. So Yodhas have started off very nicely, started off very nicely with a couple of boundaries to Dheeraj's team. Kiran Chaudhary and Dheeraj opening the innings for the Yodhas. They're chasing a total of 138. They've got a very good batting lineup. And this time over the bowler's head and it's out of here. What a shot this is. Dheeraj is looking in a hurry. He wants to finish this off. What a shot that was. Right in his half. And he has lifted that over mid on for a humongous six. That's batting of the highest class. What a shot. He made it look so effortless. It has gone a long, long way in the other ground. Long on and long off push back now. Good comeback. He plays it with soft hand and goes back to the other end. So what a beautiful start this is for Dheeraj and the Yodhas. On the other hand, Rinku Yadav gets some treatment in his first over. Now Kiran Chaudhary on strike. Long off, long on comes in for Kiran Chaudhary. The man at backward point going on the boundary. Man at sweeper cover as well. So they've done their homework. They know that Kiran Chaudhary is very strong on the offside behind square. Oh, he has missed that one. Kiran Chaudhary is going back for a golden duck. Just looking to guide that ball and missed it completely. Oh my goodness. They have got off to a very good start. Now losing one of the premier batter, Kiran Chaudhary, who's usually very, very good. Plays with the straight bat. This time just looking to play with the angle bat and has to pay the price. Walking back to the pavilion without troubling the scorer. It's 15 for 1 after 1 over. Pratik Karya joins Dheeraj out in the center and they've to share the new ball with his partner. So finally getting some reward on the last ball of the over. The bowler. Good start for the Yodhas, but they have lost a wicket early in the innings. Short ball pulled away, and it has going and gone. What a big hit this is. Dheeraj is is a very strong lad. Is very lean, but he strikes the long ball. That was a little short, and he was on the back foot in a flash and hits at that one out of the park. So this is second six for him. Did he watch Vaibhav Suryavanshi bat today? No half measures for the right-hander. His in a very attacking mindset. He wants to take the game to the opposition, Dheeraj. Proper cricketing shots as well. Again shot, this time a little flat. One bounce and into the fence. All too easy for this right-hander. A very elegant right-hander. Runs are coming thick and fast. 25 of just 1.2 overs. They have lost the wicket of Kiran Chaudhary, but that doesn't make much difference for Dheeraj. He's just continuing his rich vein of form. He's playing some crisp shots. Shot again, pulled away, boundary again. 3 in 3 now. First to six, and now a couple of boundaries. Wow, that's so easy for him. Doesn't make a difference. Wherever you ball, he has shots all along the ground. They will be under immense pressure now. He's been taken for 14 runs in his first 3 balls. Now the mid wicket pushed back. The long off comes in. Good comeback from Dev. Balls it slow, balls it just outside the off stump. That's where he needs to be consistent with this line and length. Anything short and Dheeraj will pounce on it. Inside edge and the ball has gone towards wide of square leg. So it will be a single for Dheeraj, who just moved to 30 in no time. 30 of just 10 balls. Wow, he's a class act, Dheeraj. Everything that he has played, nothing was flashy, nothing was out of the box. All proper cricketing shots. You can do it with proper cricketing shots. We have seen that in the IPL. Virat Kohli likes scoring that, and we have seen that today here with Dheeraj playing proper cricketing shots to get some runs. Single to close the over. 16 runs coming off that over. After 2 overs, it's 31 without 31 for one. Rohit Singh into the attack. Calls for a quick single. Nicely sent back by Dheeraj. Sensible from Dheeraj. There was no single. So Pratik doing the right thing, just looking to give it back to Dheeraj, who is on song. Mid wicket and sweeper cover out on the boundary for Rohit Singh, who's banging the ball into the wicket. Slow one into the again towards the bowler. Slow one this time, and Pratik just couldn't get his partner back on strike. He's trying everything whatsoever possible to get Dheeraj back on strike, but not able to do that. This is much better. Walks down the track, hits it towards the mid wicket, and gets the strike back to Dheeraj. Short ball, plays it with soft hands and gets a single. This is sensible from Dheeraj. He's shown very great game awareness, Dheeraj. He knows that it's the fifth ball of the over. So if somehow he can takes a single and gives it back to Pratik, he will be able to get back on strike in the next over. Sensible stuff. Slow one, hits it nicely. Mid on and gets a single. So Pratik will keep the strike. Just 4 runs coming off that over. After 3 overs, it's 35 for 1. Change in bowling. Valluru Pushkar into the attack early in the innings. The leg break bowler, very vastly experienced. Slip in place for Valluru Pushkar. Is up against Pratik Karya. In the air, and a wicket on the first ball of the innings for Valluru Pushkar. He's a wily old fox. He's a very smart operator. Into the wicket columns immediately. 35 for 1. Manish takes a simple catch. The new batsman in is Harsha at number 4. Oh, what a shot! There is a fielder who's put down. Almost got a wicket. Harsha with an expensive shot in on the first ball. Hits it hard and hits it flat. A man at long on got two hand to it, almost pulled it off, just palmed it out. Not happy with that for Pushkar. He knew that he had his man. Harsha looking to be aggressive, plays it straight in the hands of the fielder. Luckily, he gets a life. Nice change of bowling. In the air again, this time wide of the fielder at long off. Single for Harsha. Looking a very destructive batter, Harsha, by the looks of it. वल्लो पुष्कर वल्लूरो पुष्कर इस दफा गेंदबाजी के लिए धीरज के अगेंस्ट आए हैं. दोनों चैंपियन प्लेयर्स इस महान मैदान वन चैंपियन के मैदान पर दोनों बेहतरीन प्लेयर्स एक दूसरे के अगेंस्ट. देखना होगा कौन इस बैटल को जीत पाएंगे. थोड़ी सी छोटी गेंद उसे खेला है शॉर्ट कवर्स के फील्डर के हाथ में. ये बेहतरीन ओवर घटता हुआ वल्लूरो पुष्कर का. सिर्फ एक रन खर्च किया है और ऑलमोस्ट दो विकेटें हासिल की थी इस ओवर में उन्होंने. एक कैच छुटा उनकी गेंदबाजी पर लॉन्ग ऑफ पर. काफी पॉजिटिवली स्टार्ट किया था यहाँ पर योद्धास के बल्लेबाजों ने, लेकिन पहले विकेट का नुकसान हुआ उन्हें पहले ओवर में किरण चौधरी के रूप में. उसके बाद आउट हुए. अच्छी बल्लेबाजी, ये एक सेंसिबल बल्लेबाजी धीरज की ओर से. चार्ज किया, बॉल की पिच तक गए, उसे ऑल अलोंग द ग्राउंड खेला लॉन्ग ऑफ की दिशा में. एक रन लिया और स्ट्राइक अपने पास रखा. 4 ओवर के बाद 37, 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर. रोहित सिंह अपना दूसरा ओवर लेकर गाइड किया शॉर्ट थर्ड मैन की दिशा में. धीरज ने एक रन मिलेगा. ये जोड़ी काफी इंपॉर्टेंट योद्धास के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से. जानते हैं दोनों बल्लेबाज काफी अनुभव, काफी स्किलफुल दोनों बल्लेबाज. जानते हैं कैसे रन्स बनाना है इस विकेट पर. फुल गेंद उसे ड्राइव किया है लॉन्ग ऑफ की दिशा में एक रन के लिए. काफी अच्छा कमबैक कोडर्थ के गेंदबाजों के द्वारा. अच्छी स्टार्ट की थी योद्धास ने, लेकिन उसके बाद दो क्विक विकेट्स ली. उसके बाद अपने आप को गेम में वापस लाया. वल्लूरो पुष्कर ने बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी की पिछले ओवर में। उससे पहले हमने देखा है रोहित सिंह ने काफी डिसिप्लिन गेंदबाजी की है, विकेट नहीं चटकाई लेकिन उन्होंने बांध कर रखा है बल्लेबाजों को। और एक अच्छी रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट। ये दोनों बल्लेबाज जानते हैं कि बाउंड्रीज नहीं आती है तो वो सिंगल से भी रन बना सकते हैं। काफी बड़ा यहाँ पर लक्ष्य नहीं है, 130 रन का सामना कर रहे हैं, पीछा कर रहे हैं, जानते हैं ये सिंगल से भी हो जाएगा। इस दफा गेंद थोड़ी धीमी रही, उसे अच्छी तरीके से खेला है वहां पर हर्षा ने। बड़ी शॉट की तलाश में इनसाइड एज, और वो गेंद गई है सीमा रेखा की तरफ फाइन लेग की दिशा में। चाइनीज कट, और यहाँ पर 4 रन मिलेंगे हर्षा को। कन्विंसिंग नहीं है लेकिन रन आएंगे। Slow one, and it's been given a wide. The bowler thought that he had something on it. He was appealing, but the keeper couldn't collect that one cleanly. The umpire signals wide, which is a good call in the end, which is the right call. A little short this time from Rohit Singh. Getting on top of the bounce, played it towards square leg and gets a single. 9 runs coming off that over. After 5 overs, it's 46 for 2. Valluro Pushkar back into the attack. 1 over. First over went for 2 runs and a wicket. Almost got a second in his first over. Oh, appeal beats the outside edge very comfortably. So he's making the ball, doing the talking. Valluro Pushkar चैंपियन बॉलर है, काफी स्मार्ट है, काफी एक्सपीरियंस है इनके पास, क्रीज का बड़े बेहतरीन उपयोग करते हैं। अच्छी गेंद, अच्छी गेंद, उसे सही तरीके से खेला हर्षा ने। एक अच्छा कॉन्टेस्ट देखने को मिल रहा है यहाँ पर हमें। बल्लेबाज, दोनों बल्लेबाज काफी अच्छे, काफी स्किलफुल, लेकिन यहाँ पर एक दिग्गज गेंदबाज भी है उनके सामने। रॉन्ग वन, यहाँ पर वाइड करार दिया एम्पायर ने, जो कि सही सही डिसीजन। पुष्कर काफी अपना अनुभव इस्तेमाल करते हुए मिक्स कर रहे हैं, रॉन्ग वन डाली पिछली गेंद, सेट कर रहे हैं गेंद बल्लेबाज को। इस दफा थोड़ी छोटी गेंद उसे खेला है कवर्स की दिशा में, मिसफील्ड, एक मौका बन सकता था लेकिन अच्छी रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट, अच्छा तालमेल दोनों बल्लेबाजों का। जैसे देखा कि मिसफील्ड हुई और फील्डर स्लिप हुए, उन्होंने तुरंत रन ले लिया, चुरा लिया है मान लो। अच्छी गेंद, स्लाइडर थी वहां पर, पड़ने के बाद सीधी जा रही थी, उसे अच्छी तरीके से खेला है धीरज ने 1 रन के लिए। 'Edge and it's running away towards the third man, but the fielder will cut it off, will only be a single. 50 up for the Yodhas in just 5.5 overs. They have lost 2 wickets, but good news for them is Dheeraj and Harsha out there in the center. Two very calm, composed, very experienced batters out in the center for them. They need another 88 runs of 85 balls. Slip is out now. The man from Slip moves to cover point. Short, short ball cut away, and it's a boundary. What a shot this is. End of the over. 8 runs coming off that over. After 6 overs, it's 54 for 2. हवा में गेंद, एक मौका वहां पर बाउंस किया फील्डर के सामने, वल्लूर पुष्कर जो कि पिछली ओवर डाली थी उन्होंने। एक मौका हो सकता था लेकिन थोड़ा सा दूर गिरी उनसे गेंद, काफी रिस्की। हर्षा को एक मौका और, पहली गेंद पर लाइफ मिली, थोड़ा सा देख कर खेलना पड़ेगा। आखिरी चीज वहां पर योद्धा का खेमा चाहेगा कि वो एक विकेट गंवाए यहां पर। A little shot, plays it on top of the bounce towards square leg for a single. Change in bowling. K. Pritham introduced into the attack. Still 68 required of 72 balls. After 8 overs, it's 70 for 2. These two have batted well. Harsha survived the close calls, got a couple of lives, but after that, he has batted nicely. 20 of 18 balls. On the other hand, Dheeraj got off to a flyer, but after that, he has settled down very nicely. Just 5.67 runs required per over to win this match from here on. Captain introducing Pritham, the other leg spinner after Valuro Pushkar. Started off on the pads, nicely worked, clipped away. The ball is racing away to the fine leg boundary, and it goes to the boundary. So boundary to start the over, and the umpire, match official Prem, giving it a boundary. So boundary to start the over. Short ball pulled away with a lot of authority from Dheeraj. 2 in 2 now. First on the pads and then now short. He's paying the price, Pritham, for bowling short and bowling onto the pads. 50 up with that boundary for Dheeraj. Nice cameo this. Nice innings from Dheeraj. That was a hit me ball. There's a big gap between deep square leg and deep mid wicket. He used it to perfection. That was timed beautifully. He's such a good batter, Dheeraj. 51 of just 24 balls, striking well over 200. And now takes the single to get off strike. How easily he's playing this. He's maneuvering the ball very nicely. He's playing to the merit of the ball. If the ball is in his half, he's just going after it. If it is not, then he's just playing it nicely. This time over the bowler's head. Chance for the man to cut that off. Good effort from the man at log off. He has saved a certain boundary that was hit very, very hard. Just a single for Harsha. Pawan, the man at long off, will stop that one. That was hit with a lot of power. That was traveling. He got a hand to it, stopped it, and also restricted the batter only for a single. So 3 runs saved for his side. In the air, good effort from Pushkar again at backward point. So this the Codearth fielders throwing their body on the line. They know that every run saved here is a run scored for their team. They know that they are not defending a very big total, so they need to put their body on the line to make a match out of this. On the other hand, these two batters are very quick between the wickets, and also they are capitalizing on the looseners. This time to the man at long on. Good effort again. Good stop this time from the man at long on. Rohit Singh, who bowled the previous over, not tired, still putting his body on the line. Saved a certain boundary. 12 runs coming off that over after 9 overs. It's 82 for 2. 56 required of the last 11 overs. Rishabh Dev into the attack. Single of the first ball. These two playing very nice according to the situation. This partnership is now worth 48 of 36 balls. These two have batted very nicely, and it's commentator's curse. Just an edge and through to the keeper. Very easy catch. The new batsman in is Siddharth Shetty. Replaces Dhir. Oh, bottom edge, and the ball has raced away to the third man boundary. What a start for Siddharth. Not quite intentional, but he was looking to play in that region. He gets the bottom edge and a boundary. Nicely punched off the back foot. So boundary and then a single. Good effort from in the field. That was hit hard, but good effort. On the pads. Appeal. Loud appeal. They'll take a single here. Welcome back after the break. Vallura Pushkar coming back for his third over. 2 overs, 10 runs and a wicket for Vallura Pushkar. Dheeraj batting on 54 of 28 balls. Still 48 required for the Yodhas. Lets it go through. Dheeraj understands that Vallura Pushkar is a threat here. If they lose one wicket here, they're allowing the Coder to get back into this match. So he's just trying to play safe. That's a wide. Sensible from Dheeraj to play out Vallura Pushkar here. Plays it straight back to the point fielder. Almost a run out. Siddharth Shetty was running for a single. Appeal. No, said by the umpire. In the end, there is a single. Dheeraj just was looking at the ball and Siddharth thought that there was a single. So he ran for it. Sent back by Dheeraj and then the overthrow allows the batter to take a single. Finally, Siddharth gets one back on strike. Sharp turn. Very sharp turn for Vallura Pushkar. Surprising the batsman with his variations. Is a genuine wicket taker. Now the sweeper cover comes inside. So he's asking the batter to take the big risk against him, which is right from Vallura Pushkar. Siddharth with a straight bat defense, straight back to the bowler. Oh, that's a dangerous leaf. Almost got out. It went over the stumps. That's a very risky leaf from Siddharth. Just 2 runs coming off that over. After 11 overs, it's 92 for 3. Rishabh Dev to continue. First over went for 8 runs. Came back for his second now. Short ball and just short of. I think it's just short. It has just fallen short. They're claiming the catch, but the umpire immediately said that that has fallen short. Good effort from the man at point. White ball this time. looking to take the pace off, looking to ball the off cutter. Got it horribly wrong. Short ball, keeping low. Dheeraj looking to pull that one, get it off the bottom of the bat. Runs have dried up in the last couple of overs. Good passage of play for the Codearth. They haven't. They have got a wicket of Dheeraj. Sorry, pardon. It was Harsha who got out a couple of overs back, and after that, the runs have not come very quickly for the Yodha's batters. Again a wide. Takes it on the full, drives it wide of the cover fielder. Will they come back for the second? Yes, they do. Good running between the wickets. This is Siddharth is quick. He calls for it and he made it in the end. Still 42 required of 50 balls. Dheeraj 57 of 34. Short ball cut away. Just falling short of the short third fielder. Valluro Pushkar. Dheeraj keeping the players interested, keeping the fielders interested and on their toes. Survived a very close call in this over of the first ball, which was it did not carry through to the fielder at point. Shot again, punch of the back foot. The sweeper cover will be cut. Will I be able to cut that off? It's a single for Dheeraj. He'll keep the strike. 5 runs coming off that over. Still 41 required of the last 8 overs. They've back into the attack. 2 overs 25. Took the beating initially from Dheeraj. Nicely bowled. Started off nicely in this spell. Outside edge. Good shot, but straight to the fielder. Will be frustrated. Dheeraj not able to get that in the gap. Has timed that one, but couldn't place it in the gap. Paddle sweep and the ball is racing away to the fine leg boundary. Will it? Yes, it will reach. Good timing, good placement, good choice of shot from Dheeraj. Single on the fifth ball of the over. 5 runs coming off this over. Still 36 required of 43 balls. Good over this from Dev. Just one ball on the pads, which Dheeraj capitalized. After that, he bowled well. So slip in place for Siddharth Shetty. Nicely played off the back foot. So 6 runs coming off that over. 35 required of the 42 balls. Rishabh to continue. Hits it straight back to the bowler, Siddharth Shetty. Good running with. Oh, in the end. Oh, that was not required. They say never run off a misfield, and he did that, and Siddharth has to pay the price. It's 103 for 4 now. Punched off the back foot. The call is for two. Will they come back? Dheeraj wants to come back, but now he'll come back due to that overthrow. Good running between the wickets. Wide this time. Nicely driven. The call is again for two, but I think Dheeraj will settle for a single. Yes. After 14 overs, it's 107 for 4. Still 31 required of 36 balls. Dev to continue. Nicely driven by Dheeraj. This time the call is for two. Good throw from the deep. Rohit Singh, the man. Very strong flat throw. Only a single. Good shot from Abhinav. Good running between the wickets. Abhinav opens his account with a single. Dheeraj looking for a quick single sent back by Abhinav, which is the right call because the fielder was very alert. He attacked the ball, got to the ball very quickly. Good shot this time to the left of the sweeper cover fielder. Rohit is very quick and also has a very good arm, so they'll not fancy taking his arm on. Appeal but given wide. That was just an appeal to disturb the umpire rather than getting a wicket. Nicely hit, but there is a fielder deep. It's a single to mid wicket. Chance of a run out. Dheeraj wanted a single. Abhinav sent him back. That was hit straight to the ball fielder at covers. In the end, the batsman survives. After 15 overs, it's 112 for 4. 26 required still of the last 5. Valloro Pushkar back for his last over. 3 overs, 12 runs and a wicket for him. Nicely hit wide of the long off fielder. He's coming back for the second. Good running between the wickets. That's good call from Dheeraj. Hit hard and straight to the bowler. Abhinav departs and it's the fifth wicket gone down. So there is still a twist in the tail as we have seen the departure of the fifth wicket. It's 114 for 5. Still 24 required. The new batsman in is G1. Is coming to back after the departure of Abhinav. Still 24 runs required. It can still be anybody's game from here on. The Codearth is not giving it up. They know that they can still, if they can pick one or two here, they can still put the opposition under the pump. And they're doing exactly, putting their body on the line. They have got some run outs. They've saved certain runs. Dheeraj wanted a single sent back by G1. What a ball that is. That's a beauty of a ball. Pitched just outside the off stump. The batsman looking to play the defensive shot. Beats him on the offside edge, outside edge. Things are getting very interesting out in the center now. Single off the last ball again. After 16 overs, it's 115 for 5. 3 runs coming off that over. 23 required of 24 balls. Rishabh back into the attack. Outside edge. Quick single taken. So single coming off the first ball. Dheeraj back on strike. The well set batter. So runs are coming in singles now. Good shot. These two are very quick between the wickets. You're converting half chances into singles. Good shot. The call is for two, but the fielder was alert as well, so they'll have to settle for a single. Four singles of the first four balls. Again, a single, this time towards the cow corner. They are pushing for the second run. Dheeraj wanted to keep the strike, and he will keep the strike. 17 required of the last 3 overs now. It's getting interesting, it's getting tight. Nicely struck, but there is a fielder at deep point, so they've done their homework. They're keeping the fielders in the right areas. Rinku Yadav with his second over went for 15 in his first over, taken off after that. Now the captain getting him on. Good shot, but the fielder there does a good job by keeping the batsman just down to one. Four singles of the first four balls. Good looking shot, but fielder down at long off will cut it off for a single. Five singles coming off the first five. 11 required of the last two overs now. 6 runs off that over. After 18, it's 127 for 5. Rohit Singh back into the attack. 3 overs for him. 20 without a wicket. This is getting very interesting. And this is going down to the wire. Appeal. A huge appeal, and the umpire has raised his finger. The sixth wicket has gone down, and G1 has to walk back to the pavilion. 127 for 6 now. Abhinit Patnaik, the new batter in at number 8 for the Yodhas. Dheeraj still out there, but he's not getting support from the other end. 11 required of 10 balls. Misfield, will they come back? Yes, they're coming back for the second. Good running. In the end, Abhinit makes it comfortably. So 9 required of 9 balls now. This is going down to the wire. It can still be anybody's game. Nice punch again. This time they will get only a single. Dheeraj comes back on strike. This will be a very important last 2 balls. If they somehow get a boundary here, it will be easy for them. The Yodhas, on the other hand, the Codearth would love to pick up a wicket of Dheeraj here to land the final punch on the Yodhas' hope. False start for the bowler. At at one moment, we never thought that the game would last for this long. In the air, over the point, fielder said, Dheeraj will come back. Good running between the wickets. So Dheeraj looking to play the big shot. He knows that they need some, they need a boundary or a couple of runs here on this last ball. 6 required of 7 balls. Full toss, put away towards the fine leg, and it's been given no ball as well. So finally, Dheeraj being rewarded for playing a very, very good knock. The bat bowler looking for the Yorker, but it comes off very badly above the waist and being called a no ball. So just one required now. So Dheeraj, what a knock he has played. 80 or 57 balls. It's a free hit now. That boundary should seal the deal for the Yodhas. Full toss. Hits it, no timing at all, but he will get a single. And that is it. The Yodhas, the Codearth, after winning the toss, deciding to bat first, have put up 137 on the board. In reply, the Yodhas managing to score that one in 19 overs with 4 wickets in hand. What a beautiful knock that is from Dheeraj. He has played a beautiful knock, 81 of just 58 balls with the help of 9 boundaries and 2 big sixes. Congratulations to the Yodhas for winning this match quite comprehensively. That's all we have for this match. Do join us next week with some exciting contest. Thank you for joining us.